We really need more totems in hardcore Minecraft. Well, now I really need more because I only have one left after that stupid stunt. So, this area around me might look a little familiar, and that's because this is where we spawned in the world many months ago. But the reason I'm back here is because of this. Yes, the Pillager Outpost. Because today, we are going to make ourselves a super efficient and easy, but also amazing, raid farm. Raid farms aren't only a good way to get materials like emeralds, but they're a great way to get these things, totems. They're basically the only really realistic way to get a lot of totems in hardcore Minecraft, unless you want to raid a bunch of woodland mansions, but that's a little bit hard. And here we are, finally on day 800 of hardcore Minecraft. We're finally making my first ever raid farm. I've never made one before. So this is actually like prime real estate for a raid farm, because we have the Pillager Outpost, which we'll need to get the bad omen effect, but we also need to actually build the farm above water in an ocean where you're far away from land. Specifically, you actually have to be about 7 chunks away from any piece of land for the raid farm to be the most efficient, and if I go right in the middle of this big ocean area here, it's actually perfectly 7 chunks. Before we get started with today's episode though, I do just want to say thank you guys so much for the awesome support on the series, especially the last episode where we built one of every single beacon. I really appreciate the support on that one because that video took many hours and it really sucked to make, but it was totally worth it because it was an amazing achievement. So let's get started with this raid farm. All right, we have our little setup. We're right in the middle of this big lake ocean area, and I guess we just have to get started on the farm. I'm curious, let me know down in the comments below. Have you guys ever made a raid farm? I've been playing Minecraft for about 12 years now. Gosh, I have no life. But I have yet to make a raid farm. This is going to be my first raid farm ever. Okay. I'm honestly really nervous. If I built this entire farm correctly, this should work once we get ourselves the bad omen effect. So that's all we have to do. We can go back to this outpost and get it, and the farm should automatically start working. But I've got to admit, I'm a bit of a noob when it comes to redstone, and I've also never made a raid farm before, so there were some parts of this that were kind of complicated, and honestly, I might have messed up. I really don't know. Oh, here he is. Okay. We've got bad omen. Let's head in here, and sometime pretty soon, a raid should start. What's going on? Okay. A raid is starting, hopefully. Okay, let's get up the elevator and see if this is working. Let's go. I really could have just used my elytra. It probably would have been faster. Okay. That looks like a raid if I've ever seen one. What? Look how many enemies there are. And then I can just come down here and take them all out. Oh, look at this. Look at this, it's working! Oh, it was a victory, too. And we're getting a lot of XP. I've got looting 3, so we're gonna get tons of emeralds from this. Oh, look how beautiful this is. Is the chest full? Or did I mess it up? Oh, no. Just taking a little bit. Okay. So, here we go. Look at this. 53 emeralds and 3 totems. Plus, I had another one in my inventory, so actually we got 4. Instant health potions. That was really good. So then we still have the bad omen effect. So then I think this is what we do, right? We go down here, we jump, and we start again, and it starts another raid. So we can just keep doing this, and we get infinite totems. This is super overpowered. I'm so glad I did this. I've never made a raid farm like this before. Let's look up there. Look at that. Oh, this is beautiful. I love this. Yes. And then they'll trigger the little tripwire hook trap. And they come down here so I can get their beautiful loot. Let's just try to kill them all at once. Not to mention, this farm is also getting me a ton of XP. Like, a literal ton of XP. You can see how fast my XP is going up, and considering I already have 284 levels, I'm getting a ton of XP. And look, we don't even need we don't even need any more totems now. We definitely have enough to last us quite a long time. But you know me, this farm isn't complete how it is. We've definitely got some stuff to do. First, I want to get a chest up here that holds a bunch of milk buckets, just so that once I'm done with this whole farm thing, I can get rid of the bad omen effect, and that I don't just have it and I don't enter my village and accidentally kill my villagers. But also what I want to do is I want to add some pixel art. I'm not sure if I can encapsulate this entire farm in pixel art because it might mess up the spawning of the raid. But I think I want to do a little pixel art of a totem. And then I also think around there, the pillager outpost, I want to see if I can do a pixel art of a ravager. A few episodes ago, we made the awesome wool castle, a fully automatic AFK wool farm that gets us a ton of wool, so we may as well build some cool things with it. Oh, I guess this is the first raid we actually won. I'm also going to create an item destroyer, probably out of lava or cactus, just to get rid of all these axes and bows and stuff, and I don't really care about them. The only things I really want are the emeralds, the saddles, which are good from the ravagers, and the totems of undying. Plus, we have Hero of the Village. If I knew these farms were so overpowered, I would have made one a long time ago. Here's a secret about me. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I'm actually an artist. As you can see. Listen. I originally finished this, and I'm like, why does he look so dumb? And then I'm like, oh. This guy needs arms, but then, for whatever reason, I can't get his face right. He just looks bald and angry no matter what I do. And I know pillagers are supposed to be bald and angry, but I can't change it. But you know what? It looks so dumb and stupid, and it's also kind of cute. I think I like him. I want to give this guy a name. If you guys have any name suggestions in the comments, let me know down below, because I think he deserves a good name. Honestly, it's just so funny. He's just so... I don't know. Look at, oh my god, look at him from behind. No. Okay, I might have to make him 3D on all ends, or just never go on that side of him, because that's definitely his bad side. I don't know. I guess pixel art of villagers and totems of undying just aren't my thing today, or ever. But his arms are a nice little perch for me to rest on. Okay, so now that I basically have unlimited totems, can I just do this as long as I want? Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, jokes aside, I mean, it's fun getting to finally be wasteful with totems of undying for once, but the other thing I really didn't expect about this farm that I absolutely love is with my looting 3 sword, we are getting so many emeralds. It's not even funny. You know how in the last episode we made one of every beacon? Well, getting the emeralds took hours, and I could have just made this farm, which took me like 40 minutes, and it was super easy. I should also probably mention, since I don't know how to make a raid farm, this is not my design, so I will credit down below the original creator of this farm. Man, this guy, he's an absolute stud. But we aren't done here today, because a couple episodes ago, I promised a challenge, and we reached the like goal, so I've got to do it. I have to defeat a wither without armor, and without a totem of undying in hardcore Minecraft. If this video reaches, let's say, 3,000 likes, I'll do a similar challenge. If you guys have any challenge suggestions, let me know down in the comments below. This hardcore world has been going on for a while now, and I'm starting to get pretty confident in my ability, so we gotta challenge ourselves a bit more. Okay, I guess here we go. This might be the stupidest challenge I've ever done. Okay, goodbye armor, goodbye totem. I'm gonna keep the golden apples. Oh. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Now we should be able to do this. I've got my little tunnel. I have my arrow. Okay. Let's do this. Naked wither fight. I'm scared. Let's make sure we're plenty far back when this thing starts. Okay, here we go. Whew. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Come on. I've done this enough times that I can be really safe, but I usually allow myself to take damage because I normally have armor, but this time I don't, and I don't want to die from a wither. Okay, I have to use my sword now. Uh-oh. Ah, look at that. Didn't even take a single heart of damage. Honestly, this method makes it a little bit too easy to defeat a wither. Mojang might have to change something about that. But if you guys have any good challenge suggestions, let me know down in the comments below, because I want to try out more things like this. Ah, our beautiful raid farm next to our not so beautiful pillager. Well, my friends, unfortunately, that is all for today's episode, but I really hope you guys enjoyed. This was a really fun episode to do because, honestly, this raid farm, even though it just looks like one skinny little pillar, it took like an hour to build, and it was a little bit challenging for me because there were some new, I don't know, it was new to me. There were some things that I had to do that I've never done before, but it was a really fun farm, and it's definitely worth it because now I just have a shulker box completely full of totems of undying, and that's pretty overpowered. But if you did enjoy today's episode, please consider leaving a like, subscribing, all that good stuff. Like I said in the last episode, right now I've got 6 college classes and 4 different jobs going on, so things are a little busy. But I'm trying to keep up with the uploads as best as I can. So, that's all for today's episode. My name is JWhisp, and I will see you guys all in the next episode.